Aloha and welcome everybody. In this video we'll talk about the footer settings for Crowd 2, and we'll start off by taking a quick look into the Instagram settings that we have. So first of all, at the very top we get to choose whether or not we want to display our Instagram feed at the footer of our website. Next, if we do decide to display that, we then get to choose the layout, and there are two different layouts for us to choose from. As we scroll further down here we can make some basic adjustments in terms of the font colors that are over our Instagram feed. And then in the following area, there are basically two different types of Instagram feed that can be applied. We can either manually select and upload images. So the process is quite simple. Simply click on Add Image, and let me actually go ahead and remove one. So that would be like this over here. So you click on Add Image and then choose an image from your media library. So as I said, it's all pretty simple within this area. You then, if needed, you can change the order of your images as needed. You can delete an image if that is required as well. Okay, so this is great if you want to have just a more consistent design for your Instagram feed on your website. So it's kind of like a small trick that you can use within the website itself. At the bottom over here, you can add all of the required credentials for your Instagram feed account, the link to your account as well, and then also make some adjustments in terms of font styles for that. Okay, so our next option is a live Instagram feed, which would require you to use our Flow Instagram plugin. So if you click on the following link, you will be redirected to a page where you can download the following plugin. Let's just find it here. There we go, Flow Instagram. So download that plugin. We also have separate documentation on how to install that plugin, how to use it, so be sure to check that out as well. That the link will be in the video description below, so all of the necessary documentation will be there. And once again, just make some basic adjustments for your Instagram credentials in the following section. Alright, as we take a look into the actual footer options within this area, we have three different layouts for us to choose from. They're all pretty simple. The first layout, we simply adjust the elements color, which is once again all of our text details within the footer area. You adjust your copyrights, fonts, choose whether or not you want to display your logo, choose the type of logo, whether it's going to be an image logo or a text logo, adjust the logo width, adjust the fonts, and then also decide whether or not you want to have your newsletter sign up area. If you do, make sure that you add in your MailChimp code into the following field, and then just make some other adjustments in terms of buttons, fonts, and so forth. Okay, our next layout is type B, which is a little bit more extensive and does have a few more options for us to work with. So once again, all of the color adjustments are made here. However, we do have an additional block of content that we can play around with. So click on Add Block, and you get to choose whether it's going to be social media links. You add your title here, and then you choose the font style in the following section. Then we have a newsletter sign up area where you add your MailChimp code into the following section, and also make some title adjustments and font adjustments within this area. You then also add in your email address here, and then finally we have a section that's called content block, which is also a very commonly used area. In this section, this is a pretty standard WordPress area. So here you can add images, you can add your logo, you can add a sitemap, whatever it may be, but if you do decide to add a sitemap, it needs to be as hyperlinks. Alright, so if we just take a quick look at the following screenshot that we have here within our design, essentially the way this was basically done is we have three content blocks here. So this is content block 1, 2, 3, and then this is a newsletter sign up area. Within this section, we uploaded a separate image. Within this area, we added a title and then some hyperlinks, and then the same would apply to this area as well. So it's all pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory, and straightforward. Okay, so this is it in terms of the footer settings that we have within Crowd 2. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you around later.